Caitlyn Jenner, globally renowned as one of the most prominent transgender figures, recently expressed controversial views by asserting that trans women should not be considered real women. During an interview on the UK TV show, The Dinosaur Hour, hosted by John Cleese, Jenner also criticized President Joe Biden, accusing him of attempting to undermine women's sports and condemning what she labeled as woke attitudes. Despite her identification as a woman since publicly coming out as transgender in 2015, Jenner clarified that she views herself as a trans person, rather than a woman, even though she has undergone official changes to her gender markers and uses women's public facilities. Jenner extended her opposition to the participation of trans women in women's sports, a stance leading her to establish the Fairness First PAC. Notably, she aligned herself with Riley Gaines, a former college swimmer critical of trans inclusion after competing against Lia Thomas, a trans woman. The Biden administration's proposal to counter categorical bans on trans inclusion in school sports under Title IX drew Jenner's disapproval, predicting that such a rule would kill women's sports, and linking it to liberal philanthropist George Soros, a common target for right-wing criticism. However, the proposed rule allows for exceptions, prompting criticism from trans rights advocates. Despite mainstream scientific consensus negating claims of athletic advantages for trans women over cisgender women, Jenner continued her critique, denouncing what she termed radical gender ideology. Reflecting on her own experience of gender dysphoria from an early age, she expressed concern that discussions on gender identity issues during her youth might have negatively impacted her life. Jenner's commentary extended to praising former President Donald Trump, asserting that Biden has been on the wrong side of every issue, and making allegations about the U.S. being overwhelmed by illegal migrants. These statements contribute to the ongoing discourse surrounding transgender rights, gender ideology, and the intersection of politics and personal identity.